What's good, y'all? It's J Cass back at you with another video, and the video is entitled "Just Because a Black Man Looks Good Doesn't Mean It's All Good with the Black Woman." Now, we get a lot of people, or so many guys, in this manosphere or YouTube talk about a man's looks, and it doesn't mean it's all good for you and everything is just easy streets just because a black man looks good. It doesn't mean that he's getting all the women or all the black women. It doesn't mean that they're going to drop their drawers and just go haywire and crazy and all this other stuff. Now, they is going to check you out. They are. They are going to check you out, but it doesn't mean anything just because they check you out. And it's not all that good because you can still have a hard time out here, just being a good looking black man, or you can have a unique look to you, well, as going facial features or a certain texture of hair. And that stuff right there can make it hard for you because when they look at you as a black man, they look at your facial features, they look at your eyes, your nose, your lips, your teeth, and your hair. This is some of the main things that is important when it comes to this quote unquote thing called looks or looking good. And people be thinking that, oh man, you look good, man. You're a handsome guy. You got this and got that. I know you got. In a lot of cases, that's not it. He could have a good conversation. He could be charming and funny and still not get a date. This happens a lot too. See, because people be thinking that because you look good or you got like a good looking face, that it's just all good. But one thing that the guys got to understand is that they see things differently than what we do. And that's why you always never, like they say, don't judge a book by its cover, but go inside or go seek and you shall find, that kind of stuff. So sometimes we gotta just kind of go, beneath the surface a little bit more, and we'll find out that it doesn't mean it's all good because when they do find you attractive like that, hell, they're gonna be thinking that you got a harem of women, and you be telling them what you single, and they what in shock. Why you single? Why you ain't got nobody? Well, you look good, you got nice teeth, you got a nice body, but you won't have nobody. Because just like I said, it's something about this thing that we call attention, especially to a black woman. It's like the next thing to crack or heroin or weed. It's like a adrenaline shot that they get, this adrenaline rush or this dopamine high that they keep smoking. So, because they going to be wanting all the attention, for themselves. And if you're a black man that looks good or look just as good as them, that's going to be a threat to them and their ego. Because then they got to check their ego like, oh shit, he do look good and he can replace me just like that. That's what I'm saying, that it's not all good because you look good. It doesn't mean that. I know a lot of guys say, oh man, no man, the black pill. Yeah, that's true. Does looks matter? Hell yeah, they do. It doesn't mean you can't be too good looking to be single, neither. You still gonna be good looking and have your stuff together and be single as hell. Because, women in America got like this ego trip. A huge ego trip, an entitlement trip. You know what I'm saying? Then you have, what else you have? Arrogance. I know I've been saying this over and over again, but you have this. And then I had a woman on a job. She was talking about she wish she had a rich man on the job. I'm tired of working this job. I need to find me a rich man. You see what I'm saying, man? It's so crazy out here, man. But everything ain't all good just because somebody looks good, man. Cause you still hard out here, and you still got to deal with a whole lot of BS. Even if you do, still gonna go through the shit test, all of that stuff. It's gonna be less of it, but you still gonna have to go through these problems that every other guy goes through, except for it's just gonna be lesser. All the problems that relationships have, you still gonna go through them. Especially here in America and the way these women are being programmed, or the black woman has definitely been programmed to be, instead of being their own individual. But they don't want to be their own individual. They want to follow what's in style, have the high mind mentality, and this is what goes on. So yeah, man, everything ain't all good when you look good, man. Even as a black man, it ain't all good like that, like people say it is. Yeah, to certain guys, yeah, but it ain't all good. There's a dark side to this too. This ain't just a good side. People always looking at the good side. You get this, you get that. Yeah, that's true. Cause you look good don't mean you promised anything. You got yourself together, still doesn't promise you nothing. It's not guaranteed. Yeah, you gonna get your fair share, but it's not guaranteed you gonna get that. If all of these approaches failing by over 87% or 93% of approaches fail, and who responsible for all of that failure? It ain't put on the dudes. The women are responsible. When all these failures keep happening, what happens to the women? Then they get mad when when men start pulling back. Say, nah, I ain't approaching no more. I'm tired of this shit. I'm walking away. I ain't approaching one woman gonna have to approach me. They're gonna have to want my number and holler at me. But with that, guys, I'm out.